Well, I can not tell you what a delight it is for me to be here with Ted Mahar again. And y'all might remember, it's about a year ago that we were visiting with you on the release of this great book.
Yes.
And, you know, since then, it's won a silver award, which is lovely.
Well, it won an award for Beth Hanson Winter, who was the designer of the book. And
Yes.
I can brag my brains out about how great the book looks because Beth Hanson Winter made it look
And
beautiful.
she's an amazing, she does a great
Yeah.
job on it.
Yeah.
And so since then, though, also, there's another book that has just come out. Tell me about that.
Well, the first book sold out in 34 days.
Wow.
And then we had a second printing, and the affection and the demand for the book seemed so great that it seemed that it would be almost a sin not to bring out a second book. So the second book looks very much like the first. If anything, it may look even more attractive, which was hard to believe. But it has another 140 of Dulcy's columns. This book is a little bit different in that they went into the house and got some of our Dulcy collected art from literally all over the world in our travels and local antique stores and stuff, and got a taste of the kind of decorations that Dulcy liked. Tremendous emphasis on animals: cats, dogs, pigs, frogs.
And you see that not only in this, but certainly through the gardens
Oh,
with
yes.
statuary.
One of Dulcy's philosophies in putting the garden together was she wanted it to be that any place you looked, you would see something interesting.
Yeah.
If you were looking at something here, and let's say it was a sculpture of a raccoon, which was made by a dear friend of Dulcy's who has since also passed, and you could turn right around, and there was something else. And it has pretty well worked out that way. And of course, the garden itself looks terrific. She and Doug, the Wonder Guy, a real partnership. They planned everything.
Well, and two, is I like that in this book, not only do you get to see a much more personal and intimate look at her, you also separated the columns into seasons, did you not?
Yes, and I wish I could take credit. That's an excellent idea, and again, it's something that the publishers, that was their idea.
Yeah.
And when I heard it, I thought, yes, absolutely, go ahead. I didn't know that they would be able to do so much with winter, because winter is, let's face it, you don't want to go out with your trowel and your shovel in December. On Christmas Eve, you can lay off the garden.
Yeah.
But
a lot still happens out there.
A lot still happens, and Dulcy was able to produce 52 columns a year, even November, December, January, and February,
So where is it that people can go and find this great book?
Oh, Costco, Powell's, a great many garden stores are carrying it, 7Ds, and really bookstores everywhere. I mean, I've seen it at Barnes & Noble and Lloyd Center, and
nice.
The great little bookshop in Multnomah Village. It's being well distributed.
Wonderful. Well, if you first of all, if you didn't ever know Dulcy or get to read any of her columns, this book will certainly give you an insight into this amazing woman. But now, those of us that did know her and love her get to even find out more about her life and the influences that helped create the beautiful gardens that she continued to create and love all of her life. Ted, it is such a delight to be here again.
Well,
thank you so much.
Thank you. It's a delight to be back. I have to say one thing. One of the appeals of Dulcy's column was her self-deprecating humor.
Yeah.
And from reading her columns, you might expect the garden to be kind of a reeking slag heap. I mean, it's obviously it's a tremendous accomplishment, but her constant, she kept teaching by example. Here's what not to do.
Yeah.
And it really, really worked.
It really did. So for finding out exactly how you can become more like this lovely lady was, you can go to any of these places, buy the book, and find out some great history about this lovely human. Thank you again, Ted.
My pleasure, again, as usual.